Hello and welcome to the Florida Schmidt Vocal Competition live streamed awards ceremony. I am Linda McAllister, Executive Director of Schmidt Vocal Arts. Just like last spring, our fall events will all be held virtually. It is important to us at Schmidt Vocal Arts to continue to offer young singers the opportunity to grow in their passion for music. Today, we think about the families who have been affected by or have lost someone due to COVID-19. We also think about our many arts colleagues and organizations that have had to pause their careers or seasons. The arts industry has been hit hard by COVID, which makes us even more thankful at Schmidt Vocal Arts that we can continue to offer young singers an opportunity to make music. Events like this cannot happen alone, so many thanks to all of our adjudicators and pianists in the Schmidt Vocal Artist Network, the SVA staff and board, and to our host university partners. Here with me today is Bree Williams, who all of our singers have been in communication with. Bree and I have been working from home, but today are here in our SVA offices and broadcasting from separate rooms, keeping our social distance. Just a reminder to all of our participants, we will be reaching out to winners to coordinate sending you your physical awards, as well as to complete the necessary paperwork for payment of your cash awards. All of your comment sheets from our adjudicators will be emailed to you directly in the coming week. All of our singers are actually present and dialed into our Zoom webinar, as we have just finished an online masterclass with our adjudicators. We will be sharing interesting tidbits and pictures of all of our prize winners, and we'll be able to talk one-on-one with our first place winner. I would encourage all of you to use the clapping hand emojis and offer words of encouragement in the chat box throughout the broadcast to support your fellow singers. All right, we're going to get right to it with announcing the most promising sophomore award. This singer is the highest scoring sophomore in the cohort and earns a $100 cash award, a medal, and a certificate. And this award goes to Elizabeth Stump from Lakeland, Florida, who studies with Christina Needham and coached by T. Jordan McCarthy. Congrats. Now you'll notice my background is not a picture of the SVA offices, but rather the beautiful campus of Palm Beach Atlantic University, where we normally hold our live Florida competitions. PBA has been an excellent partner to Schmidt Vocal Arts for many years, and we cannot wait to get back there in person. To tell us a little bit more about PBA, I'd like to introduce Dr. Jason Lester, one of your adjudicators and Dean of the School of Music and Fine Arts at PBA. Jason?
Thank you. Well, first of all, I just want to say I'm thrilled to continue this partnership with Schmidt Vocal Arts, and I love their mission statement of inspiring future generations of singers. And really what they and what we all are doing as teachers of high school students, teachers of undergraduate students, we are shaping tomorrow. And tomorrow needs us, as we've been hearing about COVID. And I just want to thank the students for the courage it has taken, not only to prepare, but to present your artistry in these formats and under these conditions. And for any parents, guardians who are within earshot, I want to thank them for their encouragement for these young artists as they go down this journey. You know, I'm often reminded, especially in times like this, and we talk about aspects of courage and reminded of this quote that said, "A single act of courage is often the catalyst for something extraordinary." And so you all are extraordinary. You all are extraordinary artists and singers, and you're disciplined in your craft. And so looking forward to seeing where that takes you. Here at PBA, we have a student body of about 3,700 students from 45 states and 42 countries. About 38% of our student population is from out of state. And just an amazing group of complexity and diversity and networking opportunities that come from being an undergraduate student here. In the School of Music and Fine Arts, we have the departments of art, music and dance, and preparatory department. We also have at PBA theater and music theater and gaming and design and cinema, sports broadcasting, and so many opportunities for double majors throughout the university. And so if those are of interest to you, we hope that you would consider looking into this or seeking out some questions either from Professor Mims or myself. We really do believe in equipping artists to exceed their potential. And we do that in a number of ways, but as performing and visual artists, we're dedicated to cultivating our distinctive contributions to society. And we see that as a service. And so we are cultivating our distinctive contributions to society. And we identify that in one of four ways: excellence in artistic expression, transformational experiences, arts advocacy, and redemptive storytelling. And so I would just end by saying we have so many wonderful partnerships, obviously this one with Schmidt Vocal Arts, but our students have recently in the last year performed Beethoven 9 with Palm Beach Symphony to an audience of over 1,700. We've had students perform with Palm Beach Opera in their production of Turandot. We've had students in coordination with Miami City Ballet and Dance Now Miami and Norton Museum, and just so many wonderful partnerships that PBA has. I would end just by saying this, and this is just in general, right? And that is, you are someone's experience. You are someone's experience. So be a great experience. And to shape that in another way is, what story do you want to tell? Because we all have a story to tell. And so I encourage you to tell a great story. Tell a great story. And if PBA is that vehicle to help you hone your craft to tell a great story, we look forward to walking along that path with you. So congratulations in advance to everyone, regardless of placing or honors or designations. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Jason. Hi, everyone. I'm Bree Williams, the SBA Program Assistant. I'm excited now to announce our 4 Encouragement Award winners. Each of these singers will receive a $100 cash award, a medal, and a certificate. Our Encouragement Award winners, in no particular order, are Rachel Castillo, a senior from Margate, Florida. Rachel studies with Annette Myers and would love for her professional debut to be at Carnegie Hall. Jacqueline Petachakis, a junior from Homestead, Florida. Jacqueline studies with Jennifer Tipton, and her favorite song to sing is Copeland's Heart We Will Forget Him. Ismael Perez, a senior from Miami, Florida. Ismael studies with Leslie Allen Denning, and his favorite classical singers are Luciano Pavarotti and Leontine Price. Ron Earl Nicholas, a junior from Lakeland, Florida. Ron studies with Roger Lucas and coached by T. Jordan McCarthy. And Ron has been singing since the 4th grade. Congratulations, everyone. Now, I'd like to introduce the second adjudicator for the Florida cohort, Jane Gearing-DeHaan, who is on the voice faculty at the University of Minnesota. Jane?
I knew I'd do that. I didn't unmute myself. Good afternoon, contestants and parents. Congratulations. This was a wonderful competition. We heard some wonderful singing. I just want to say thank you to all of you. I know this was difficult in this time to be recording and not singing live, and it does change the way it feels to compete. But I'm so proud of all of you for putting yourselves out there and competing in this wonderful, wonderful opportunity. I wish you all the very best of luck, and if you'd like to come see us at the University of Minnesota, we'd love to see you. Thank you.
Thanks, Jane. In the Florida cohort, we have 10 finalists. The first, second, and third place winners will be chosen from among the finalists I announce. All of our finalists who are not in the top 3 will receive a $250 cash award, a medal, and certificate. Right now, I will announce 4 of our finalists in no particular order. The first finalist is Sydney Horan, a junior from Wellington, Florida. Sydney studies with Sonia Santiago, and her favorite classical singer is Florida native Nadine Sierra. Isana Yaguda, a senior from Lake Mary, Florida. Isana studies with Laura Yont, and she would love her professional debut to be either at the Met or the Vienna State Opera. Emma Stamper, a senior from Davenport, Florida. Emma studies with Deborah Lucas and would love to debut as Despina in Mozart's Così fan tutte. And Nicole Di Pasquale, a junior from Temple Terrace, Florida. Nicole studies with Jonathan Bassett and would put her cash winnings towards a summer voice program. Perhaps the Schmidt Vocal Institute. And speaking of SVI, I would encourage all of you to investigate this summer program on our website. It's a 2-week intensive in June, and this summer we will have guest faculty, mezzo-soprano Denise Graves, Coach JJ Penna from the New England Conservatory in Juilliard, and Craig Terry from the Lyric Opera of Chicago, who will curate and perform with all of the SVI singers in the final concert. More finalists will be announced in a bit, but now I'd like to introduce the third adjudicator for the Florida cohort, Dr. Bronwyn Forbay, Associate Professor of Music at the McLennan Community College in Waco, Texas. Bronwyn?
Thank you so much, Linda. Gosh, I'm just flabbergasted by the level of talent that we've heard throughout this contest. And I want to thank all the singers, all the parents. I'm just going to repeat what my colleagues have said, how delightful it is to hear such beautiful singing during these challenging times. Your courage and your hard work has been astonishing and so inspiring. And I want to wish you from the bottom of my heart, all the very best with your careers. And I want to encourage you to keep singing, go out and make a difference in this beautiful world of ours with your beautiful voices. Thank you so much for being here. You are all winners.
Thank you, Bronwyn. And now we'll move on to the next 2 finalists. Carol Kittner, a senior from Davenport, Florida. Carol studies with Christine Stanley and is coached by T. Jordan McCarthy. Her favorite classical singer is Kathleen Battle. Next, Elizabeth Stump, our most promising sophomore from Lakeland, Florida. Congratulations. Still 2 more to go. But before I announce the remaining finalists, please welcome Marilyn Mims, one of your masterclass clinicians and vocal artist in residence at Palm Beach Atlantic University. Marilyn?
Okay, now. Sorry. Yes, greetings to all of you, all the contestants and the parents and family and colleagues. I've always been so impressed with the Schmidt Foundation and how it encourages in such tangible ways our young talent looking towards music careers, and the support that they give this group of very special young people. It's been such a pleasure for the past 25 years to work with young singers after having been on so many stages all over the world. But that's my true joy now, is to pass along some of the knowledge that I gained becoming a professional singer and transitioning into the teaching career and working at Palm Beach Atlantic University on the voice faculty there, where I have to say we have such a unique situation to be located in such a paradise of Palm Beaches, and to be in also a very highly cultural environment where not only do you study at our university, but you are also able to have opportunities to perform in the community, because there are so many opportunities in our area. In our small situation there, you get so much individual attention, and I can't recommend it highly enough to make that transition from high school to college life to becoming a young adult living independently. You get so much guidance and attention and nurturing, and it would be such a pleasure to see you come to our campus in person. Imagine that, not to have to do a virtual experience with Palm Beach Atlantic, and we encourage you to come visit us, and we would be so happy to see you on our campus. We wish you the very best, no matter what your plans for the future are, and we hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Marilyn. And now we'll move on to the remaining 4 finalists. Rachel Castillo, a senior from Margate, Florida. Rachel studies with Annette Myers, and she had her very first vocal solo at the age of 5. Next finalist is Sky Kim from Little Ferry, New Jersey. Sky is a senior and studies with Eugene Byun. Camille Diaz, a junior from Davenport, Florida. Camille studies with Deborah Lucas and is coached by T. Jordan McCarthy. And Hope Sears, a senior from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Hope studies with Sonia Santiago, and her favorite song to sing is Widmung by Schumann because of the translation and love story behind it. That's sweet. Congratulations.
At Schmidt Vocal Arts, we are extremely proud of our alumni and are in fact planning more programs for our singers. During our live competitions, we always ask the previous year's winner to come back and perform during the judges' deliberation. This weekend, we've asked last year's winner, Shayna Singer, to call in and give us a quick update on what she's been up to. So Shayna, welcome. Welcome back. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So can you tell us a little bit about where you are right now, where you're studying, who your current teacher is?
Right. I just wanted to say it is so inspiring to see so many singers here today and to be able to sing and perform during everything going on. But I am studying vocal performance and doing a double major with music education at Florida State University. And I currently study with Dr. Evan Jones, who is a baritone.
Great. And can you tell us a little bit about which Schmidt programs you participated in and how did that experience help with where you are today?
Yeah, so I participated 2 years in the Florida Schmidt Vocal Competition. I mean, words can't even describe how amazing the experience is. Just to be able to meet 30 other singers and to meet adjudicators and to hear other people sing and perform and do something they're so passionate about is just an experience that is unforgettable, especially in high school. I mean, we're all in the same boat and we're all, trying to improve and get better. And it's just such a wonderful experience. And honestly, it helped me realize how much I enjoy performing. I mean, I almost pursued a piano degree. And then after participating in the Schmidt vocal competition, I realized that singing brings me so much joy that piano didn't as much at the time. So, I mean, it's just an unforgettable experience and opportunity.
So you've been hearing little tidbits of information about our current prize winners, and some of them are their dreams about where they would perform or what role. Do you have any sights of your own? Where would you love to sing someday?
Oh yes, and probably the same as many of us in this Zoom call right now. I would say my dream role, even though it's a supporting role, is Micaela in Carmen. Well, I love opera, and she has such a unique and different persona compared to the rest of the Carmen characters. So that is definitely my dream at the Metropolitan Opera.
That's awesome. One last quick question. Now that you're in college and you're talking to all of these high school singers, what would be your one piece of advice for them to have before they enter their college years?
Ooh, wow, there's a lot. I would definitely say no matter what happens, who you study with, what people tell you, if you're passionate about singing and you love being on the stage and you love learning and being surrounded by music, don't let anything stop you. There is so much going on in the world and people can be discouraging, things go on in your head and you can get put down sometimes, but no matter what happens, you do what is best for you. And if that's music, then no matter what happens, you should do that. So keep pushing, keep working hard. And that's the best thing you can do for yourself.
Thanks, Shayna, for joining us today. I really appreciate catching up with you. You might all recognize Shayna from our brochures because she's all over our marketing materials because we had a photographer at the Florida competition, I think the first year you competed. So you'll all recognize Shayna's face, of course. Schmidt Vocal Arts would not be where it is today without the man behind the name, William E. Schmidt, or to many of us, Bill. Bill was a champion of the arts and especially young singers. His foundation, the William E. Schmidt Foundation, is what makes all of our programs possible. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing to you the chairman of the board of the William E. Schmidt Foundation, Chester Schmidt, coming to us from Nashville, Tennessee. Chester?
Thanks, Linda. On behalf of the board of directors, and there are 4 of us, I'd like to thank everyone who helped make this event possible. Normally, this Florida competition is in the middle of the winter, and there's a little internal competition on the board to get down there in January or February. So things has obviously, COVID-19 has changed a lot of things in a lot of our lives, but through a lot of hard work, people have put on this virtual competition. I think we'd all prefer to be on a campus and listen to everybody and get to know everybody a little more personally, but you just do the best you can. And so that's where we are. And I think these things, they've really turned out great. And thanks to, like I say, hard work and competition, and really we filled up every one of these things. So there's obviously a lot of interest out there, and I'm still always in awe of people putting themselves kind of out there. I just don't think I'd had the guts to do that. So thank you to all of you, and for your participation, and I applaud all of you. Thank you.
Thanks, Chester. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, our top 3 awards. In addition to cash awards, all 3 top winners will win a trophy, a medal, and a certificate. They also become eligible for additional scholarships, including a $4,000 matching scholarship to attend Palm Beach Atlantic University, and need-based aid to study voice or music education at any university. Our 3rd place winner, receiving a $1,500 cash award, goes to Camille Diaz from Davenport, Florida. Camille sang a moving rendition of Come Ready and See Me by Richard Hundley. Congratulations. Our 2nd place winner, receiving a $2,000 cash award, goes to Isana Yaguda from Lake Mary, Florida. She wowed the judges with Why Do They Shut Me Out of Heaven by Aaron Copeland. And finally, our 1st place winner will receive a $2,500 cash award, a trophy, a medal, a certificate, plus additional scholarship opportunities. And our winner today is Sky Kim from Little Ferry, New Jersey. We're gonna go straight to Sky on camera. Can you unmute yourself, Sky?
Hello.
Hi, congratulations.
Thank you.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your teacher, what you sang?
So I'm Sky Kim. I live in Little Ferry, New Jersey, and I'm a senior at Richfield Park High School. And I've enjoyed singing and sang as a hobby since I was in 5th grade. And I started classical singing in high school and learned under my vocal coach, Eugene Bion, ever since. And yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you for joining us today. We're so happy that you are now part of our roster of 1st place winners, and we hope to keep track of you as you move into your college years. Congratulations, Sky. And congratulations to all of our prize winners and competition participants. Thank you to our host partner, Palm Beach Atlantic University, and to our judges and masterclass clinicians, Jane Gearing-DeHaan, Bronwyn Forbe, Jason Lester, and Marilyn Mims. And of course, thank you to the William E. Schmidt Foundation and its board of directors, especially Chester Schmidt, for joining us today. Most importantly, a special thank you to our parents, teachers, and mentors of these young singers for joining Schmidt Vocal Arts and encouraging them to pursue their passion in music. They definitely would not be here without your continued support. Please remember that we will be reaching out to you about awards and paperwork, and your comment sheets will be emailed to you via email next week. Please keep in touch with us, apply next year, and tell your friends about us. And most importantly, all of us at Schmidt Vocal Arts hope that you and your families stay safe and healthy and keep singing. And now we're going to do a quick gallery shot of everyone, all of our finalists and panelists. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of your afternoon and happy Halloween.